Everyone, my name is Pragya Srivastava and my roll number is 225070. I'm gonna present rocket motion as my presentation topic. The motion of rocket is an example of system of variable mass. The motion is based on Newton's third law of motion and the principle of momentum. It consists of a combustion chamber in which liquid or solid fuel is burnt. The heat of combustion raises the pressure very high inside the chamber, so the hot gases are expelled from the tail of the rocket in the form of a jet with a very high exhaust velocity, and the rocket moves in the forward direction. It exerts the force of action on the gas jet in the forward direction. These are the internal forces in the rocket plus gas system. In the absence of external forces, the total momentum of the system is constant. The gas jet acquires the momentum in backward direction and rocket gets equal momentum in forward direction. This is the diagram. Now, let m is the mass of the rocket plus fuel at any time t and v be its velocity. Let an amount of mass dm is ejected from the rocket in time interval dt in the form of gas jet. Now, if u be the velocity of the gas jet, then its velocity relative to the rocket Vr is given as Vr is equals to u minus v. Here, Vr is exhaust velocity, so by Newton's second law, of motion, we have m dv by dt is equals to fe plus vr dm by dt. This is the second equation. Now here Fe is the external force acting on the system. This is the external force acting on the system. And VRDM is the force. This is the force of reaction exerted on the system by leaving mass. Okay. This is the force of reaction exerted on the system by leaving mass. Now, the force Fe is the gravitational force and air resistance on the rocket. If we neglect the air resistance and change in gravity, then Fe is equals to mg. This is the third equation. So m dv by dt is equals to mg plus vr dm by dt. This is fourth equation. Now, if the rocket moves upward and v is directed upwards and vr g downwards, then we have m dv by dt is equals to minus mg minus vr dm by dt. So dv is equals to minus g dt minus vr dm by dt. Now integrating this, when the motion starts at time t0, when motion starts at time t is equals to 0 with velocity v naught and the mass of the system is m naught up to an arbitrary time t. So integration from v naught to v, dv is equals to minus g from 0 to t dt minus vr integration from m naught to m dm by dt. No, sorry, dm by m. So v minus v naught is equals to minus gt minus vr log m by m naught. This is log e. So this will be equal to v is equals to v naught plus vr log e m naught by m minus gt. Here t is the time required for burning all the fuel. This is time required for burning all the fuel. M is the final mass. M is final mass. V is maximum velocity attained by the rocket. Here V is the maximum velocity attained by the rocket. So on neglecting G, we will get V is equals to V naught plus VR log E m naught by m, and this is the equation. This is the final equation.